I wish I get the rumble. There we go. There we go. Now they're synced up. Now we're live. You know what today is, Crick?
What's today, man?
It's the day before. The day before the big day.
It's fact. That is
You know
fact.
what tomorrow is? The day before the big day. Some say the eve of Christmas.
Well, that's what they say, man. It's a rumor.
Some say it. I don't know. I've heard it here and there. I don't know where they came up with it. But hey, is SD14 fan okay?
Yeah, she's okay, man. She's
Okay.
that's what she. But you got to remember, we were busy last couple of days. That's what she told me. She was like, I've got people playing that ain't even in the line. Ain't even on the field and all this stuff. I was like,
I offered if she could beat me some free game on gear. I guess
I told her I
knew it was a tall task, though.
I told her you got one more chance. You're gonna get one more chance at this thing. You need to regroup.
I don't know.
Regroup. Let's go.
I'd be deflated. She lost her quarterback. I mean, it was just ass whooping after ass. I mean, this is 3 weeks now, 4 weeks.
No, this is 4 weeks now.
4 weeks. Oh, man. Talk about a nightmare scenario.
Absolute nightmare scenario, sir. You're not wrong.
For the audio listeners, we were the two worst players in fantasy football, but my team has come alive down the stretch when it doesn't matter most. Call my team the Dallas Cowboys. How about that? And I've just been winning. But good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. We are the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. We are most pro. We are Game On. And let's get the day started. Here's what we got on the menu for you. Football. Okay, football. There you go. We're going to be talking a lot of football because it's Monday morning. That's what we do. We don't got a lot of time, and so we're just going to dive right into it. But first, before we get into all that, Crick, how you doing?
I'm all right, sir. I'm all right. I'm recovering here. I hate football. I'm ready for it to be over. It's hockey/basketball season now, and football's dead to me. After Saturday and after yesterday,
we're literally about to get through the best part, the thing that we've been waiting for all season.
Trash.
You're just ready to say, screw it, I'm done.
Garbage.
You're going to say, adios.
Adios. Peace.
Adios.
I don't even want to watch no more of it.
I don't want to watch no more of it.
It was a bad weekend for me.
I tried to warn you about that. Stupid.
It's bad. It's bad. Okay, it was a bad weekend on a gambling/football front. Everything else in life's going great. I can't complain. I'm a blessed guy, but I hate football.
Well, I tried telling you not to bet on that bum.
Which bum? I bet on a bunch of them. No,
he's not even worthy of being a McNugget. Trey McStinker. How about that?
I'm gonna die on that hill, bro.
Okay.
No, Derp. We're gonna address that, Derp. We're gonna get to all that, Derp. I'm salty about football in general. I'm more upset. I would be transitioning out of the tennis. I've lived this life, man. I know what it's like. And you talk about Derp's talking about. He says, "Cricket, I just want to clarify that your fan base is saltier than the ocean." Sheesh. You need to understand. These people are fanatics. These people are crazy, and there's a lot of really, really ignorant Tennessee Vol fans out there that will sit and they're going to look for every excuse or every reason or whatever. They're going to do all these different things, man. Do not judge the entire fan base. There are a lot of us that are like this. That'll just sit and be like, we got beat, man. We got smacked in the mouth. We were playing in a tough spot against a great team. We got smacked in the mouth. Any of these damn Negavol fans that are out there and they're screaming, you need to fire Josh Heupel or yada, all this different stupid shit. I want you to check your gear at the motherfucking exit and get the fuck out because we don't need you in here. Tennessee's university is in the best shape it has been in maybe ever, and it's still headed in the right direction. All you idiots sitting up there screaming with your orange shit on and stuff like that, sit the fuck down and shut up. We got beat. We had a good season. If anybody had told y'all back in damn August that we'd go 10-3 this season, we would beat 2 out of the 3 between Florida and Alabama and Georgia. We'd win 2 of those 3 games, and we'd make the college football playoff, but we had to lose. We were going to lose in the first round to a great team that might win the whole damn thing. there ain't a damn one of y'all out there that would have been upset about that. So sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up, Tennessee fans. Get over it. They beat us. They were the better team on that night. They beat us. They came out. They whipped us all over the damn field, embarrassed us. We had some guys out there that were gamers. Nico Imalawaba was out there playing his ass off, man. That's great. We had a lot of guys, but I am grateful for each and every single one of Tennessee's players and coaches, man. It was a great season, good season. We're heading in the right direction. But no, I'm not salty, Dirt. I'm not salty. I'm upset. I'm depressed. I'm more in mourning, but I'm not that salty. It was a good game, man. Y'all got a good football team, and y'all beat us all over the field.
I just want to say, I did call it last week that your guys' fan base was getting a little over their skis when I said, something feels weird. It feels like these Tennessee fans are talking themselves into something that's just going to end up being a disaster.
Dude, there's some of those people that are senile. They're not, tell me.
I know, but that's like all I was seeing was how, all the Tennessee stuff. Tennessee buying more tickets. Tennessee doing this. Tennessee's going to win it. This is our favorite. I'm like, this feels off.
I didn't care about all that because here's the thing. They did travel well. They talk about having most fans, college game day, traveling fans, all this stuff. That's all cool. Here's what everybody forgot. That not a single damn one of those people was putting on a pair of shoulder pads on Saturday night.
No,
it didn't matter how many of them went up there and stood in the cold and did all that
I'm saying from the outside looking in, just like from a gambling aspect, I was like, there was no one talking about laying it with Ohio State from what I saw. So I was like,
yeah, that's a scary thing.
I was like, this doesn't feel right for the old Vols. But okay.
I told you. I stopped by Buku's yesterday, and I told y'all some of my favorite lines to bet in football now are -7.5 because I feel like the book is begging you to take the team that's got the +7.5. Just because you're like, oh, I'm north of a touchdown. I'm good to go. No way this team loses this game by more than a touchdown. I feel like they're begging you to take it. When I saw that damn Tennessee-Ohio State line open up at 7.5, I wasn't proud of it. Wasn't happy. Pretty scared of it because it felt like it was going to turn out the way it did. And I'm still, my favorite lines to bet are -7.5. I just couldn't in good conscience. I didn't even want the damn Ohio State money. They're not. Keep it. Take it. Donate to charity. I donated some to charity.
We already said I had a derps here. We got B McCormick in the house. Heavy Steps is here. What up, buddy? Grass Guy, he says I had a 9-leg anytime TD score with Evans in it. Thank God I cashed out. Yeah, good call, man. Good call.
Who did that? Who did that?
Grass Guy.
So you hit 8 out of 9, bro?
Yeah, and he cashed out in time.
Dude, glad you had it.
Glad you had it. I was trying to tell you guys that Mike Evans, bum. Just a bum. He can't. I mean, they are Dallas's defense secondary is great against number 1 wide receivers. So I don't know why anyone would have anything on Mike Evans yesterday. So good call by you, Grass Guy. Good cash out. Let's see. Heavy Steps. Eagles should have covered. That was brutal. That was disgusting. That wasn't brutal. That was disgusting. And I don't want to hear no bullshit. We'll get into it. Bullshit. Like, oh, Jalen Hurts didn't get hurt. He would have won with ease. Bullshit. That defense needs to step up when you're up 21-0. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Let's see. Patriots in the house. We gotta play this first. Patriot. I like it. I love it. I love it. The trash talk. I mean, I'm all here for it. Bring it. This is for Patriot and his boys. Now, I did try to tell you guys last week, at the beginning of last week, I said, this feels weird. This feels like a game where Tampa Bay should win, and then they find a way to lose it. That's all I'm saying. I did tell you. I told you that, and you guys should have listened to me. There it is.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
There it is. There it is. All right. Who else we got here? B. McCormick, Patriot. Oh man, you guys are just popping off back and forth. We're having a silly goose time. Let's see. B. McCormick is salty about the Vols too. I know that he's been talking about it all weekend. He was talking about it last night. You gotta move on. It's over. You gotta move on.
Like I said, bro, that's we gotta remember, man. We got a freshman quarterback out there. Everything's going the right direction. We lost to Georgia State. Not Georgia, not Georgia Tech, Georgia State, a mere 5 years ago, the year before Heupel got there. Everybody shut the fuck up, man. Things are going good. It's going to be all right.
Look, you got to shut the fuck up. That play's over.
Yeah, that's over. We got the number 1 basketball team in the country. Let's just go. Let's go. Do your thing.
Should I give you my jersey size now or later? Are you winning our contest? Is that what it is? Are you in first?
Who, Buku?
No, let's see.
Me? It ain't me.
No, username. I said username.
Oh, username. I thought you said. Okay. Let's go. I was going to say, it ain't me, man. I had the power.
I was
T
making a
all over the
comeback, but
title.
I don't think I did great. This NFL favorites run that I was telling you about yesterday, it continues.
It must have been all the ones I didn't bet on.
What was it? Favorites went 10-5 ATS yesterday.
I must have bet the 5 that didn't win.
I was just like, they just keep coming, man. They just keep coming. Let me see our contest. Where are we at? And that's Eliminator Challenge. That's College Bowl Pick'em. Let's see. That's the bracket, or maybe he's talking about the bracket challenge. I don't know. Where the hell? There it is. Pigskin Pick'em. Pigs. Ooh, I mean, 8 and 7 week ATS. That ain't bad. I mean, we're above 500. So there you go. Let me see who's leading this bad boy right now.
And what, the Pigskin Pick'em?
Oh, your boys in 6. I'm just climbing my way up. 2 weeks left.
I went 3-12 yesterday.
What? I see.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Let me double check. It was 3-11. I know I had the Bucks last night.
Oh God, dude! Just look at this. This thing's gonna come down to the wire. I mean, I'm gonna need a miracle. Let's just.
No, we got something. I'll fix say if it's still on, I'm getting over here getting pulled up too. So
bro, 103 for me. 1 is tied with Cantwell Scooby Doo's. We got 2 people tied neck and neck in this thing.
I don't know who y'all are out there, but I'm about to start going and look at their picks. These people have been, whoever these 2 people are,
they're in the 99.4%.
They have been absolutely crushing it for the entire season.
I mean, outside of week 14, which is just funny. Look they both went only 5 picks right in week 14. That's funny.
Bro, they're 43 games above 500.
Dude, everyone shit the bed in week 14. What are we doing?
That's crazy, dude.
It's been a weird week. I don't remember the weeks. I don't remember. That's how you gotta. That's my mindset. I don't remember it. I don't even remember the last time I picked something wrong. You know.
Oh, I do. I certainly do.
Supporting electrons here. Good morning. Took yesterday off in ML. Can't seem to win. All right, bud. You come over here. We'll put you underneath the wing. We'll guide you. We'll guide you to victory. All right. Let's see. How about the Sunday contest? The Sunday. Oh, you mean our picks?
I probably lost all those too, huh?
Oh my God, I'm pissed. It was looking like I was about to go 4-1 in that thing. Ended up 2-3. The Eagles.
I hate the NFL. That's why I hate the NFL, dude. I hate it. If I got paid on first half in the NFL, it'd be great, dude. It'd be great. You just crush it. And then it doesn't matter.
What makes me so mad is I know I'm right on some of these things, and I just don't pull the trigger. Meaning, like I need to figure this out. Every year it happens. I need to figure out how to trust my gut, because there's sometimes when I'm like, it's not. I talk myself into it being a gut feeling, and it's not. Like, for example, my Patriots. I was like, that's too many damn points. This is flat. I didn't think they had a chance to win, but I was like, this is a flat spot of all flat spots for the Bills, right? They're not scoring 30 points. God, I didn't even think to bet Bills team total under yesterday. I was thinking about it all weekend long. I forgot to bet it yesterday. And then the Panthers. I loved the Panthers yesterday. Didn't pick them at all in any of my contests. I don't know what I'm doing.
Those, yeah. And remember, y'all, some of these lines like that he's talking about, like the Patriots Bills game yesterday, you're getting 14 points. You may like it. You know, he even said it. They thought it was too many points. He didn't think there was any way the Patriots were going to win this thing straight up. They obviously had a chance to do it. But you don't necessarily have to take the money line for all that plus money. You could move that alt line down some, man. Move it down to, you could have got all the way down to 3.5 yesterday and been a winner, and you would have got a lot of good plus money on that. So, I mean, you
I know I was too busy betting the freaking Jags yesterday. Goodbye, Doug. Goodbye. It was good seeing you. Not even you can turn around this terrible franchise. Jesus. I don't put that on Doug Peterson.
I think it's a terrible franchise. I think it's garbage.
Bro, look what the Jags, or look what the Raiders did to themselves. Now, by the way, prime example of what I'm talking about when I say players don't tank, but ownership does tank.
I agree.
It's like your ownership or coaching, which I think ownership puts pressure on coach to tank. What do I mean by that? It means that they do stupid stuff throughout the game. You can't go out there and obviously just blatantly tank.
They want you to take more chances and stuff, though.
Terrible calls. For example, the Jets game, where they go for it 3 different times in their own territory on 4th and 4.
So I'm saying you're never doing that. You're never doing that in a game that matters, that you have a chance to go to the playoffs or whatever. You're never doing that.
That is a prime example.
And players, I'm like you, man. I don't believe players tank either, because here's the thing: if you're a player and you're tanking, they're wanting you to tank so they can draft your replacement. Yeah. So if you might tank yourself right out of a job.
Look at this. The Raiders yesterday had the #1 overall pick, and now they're 6.
They had the #1, and that win yesterday got them all the way to 6. Hey guys, Shadir's not going to be available there.
You know how mad Mark Davis is today,
bro?
He wanted Shadir Sanders so bad.
I bet he was pulling his hair straight out of that terrible hair.
This is why I thought Jacksonville was gonna win. Now the Jags are sitting pretty in that #3 spot. My Patriots. God, they're doing it right. They're doing it right.
Doing it right, bro. You said Patriots are elite yesterday. Elite.
They're elite at covering the spread. That's what they are.
I'll tell you, the Giants still the Giants too. Yeah. Did Michael Penix even throw a touchdown yesterday?
I
know he played well. I know he played well. He had like one pick or something, but he played well. I don't think they tried to ask too much out of him, but hell, they had 2 defensive touchdowns.
No, that defense, that was all Michael Penix Jr. He inspired the defense to get those 2 picks.
I don't think you're wrong. You may be trying to be funny right now, but I don't think you're wrong at all.
I am always serious.
When you get that quarterback change and things like that, especially a team like that now is due to the loss of the Bucs last night, the Falcons are now leading the NFC South because they have the head-to-head wins over the Bucs twice. So they got the tiebreakers and stuff, man. So when you get a team like that that's been struggling and you get a new quarterback in there, a guy that people are excited about, it does inspire those other players, man.
Bro,
what up, Dirty Rick? How you doing, man?
And I'm real quick. I want to start off with this. Look at this. Shout out to my guy, Nicky G of the Odds Father. Look at this. My man hit one of the nastiest first touchdown scores. 3 of them. T. Higgins, Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs. $10, $1,200 payout. Congratulations, my man. I mean, listen, this is all on me, but I pride ourselves on us bringing you guys winners. And literally, one of the biggest winners we could bring you is getting Nicky G on the show with us, and that's on me. We keep talking about it. I just need to reach out and set it up. I've been terrible.
All you gotta do is probably drop a message, man.
I could use some
of these winners.
I know. I know.
I could use some of these.
Yep. God, that's amazing. Look at that. That's beautiful. You love to see it.
Love to see it, bro.
You love to see it. So shout out to the Odds Father, man. And look at it, man. They've been on a roll over there. So go check these guys out.
I hate Mike Evans. No, I don't. I don't hate Mike. I'm mad Mike had a bad game last night.
Look at some of these that they've hit over the last few weeks. A $20 to $3,000 payout right here on these first basket parlays.
I've bet one first basket prop in my life, and I'm 1-0.
You should just stay that way.
I'm never betting it again, bro. Ever. I told y'all, I bet Giannis when we were doing Smoke the Spread, and E told us he was watching the damn shoot around, and Giannis hit like 15 3-pointers in the shoot around. So I bet Giannis hit the first 3-pointer of the game at plus 2,800, and he buried it.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, shout out to the Odds Father.
Man, what a good little run there, dude.
Great little run.
Golly.
Okay, Crick. Let's see. What did I want to get into? Let's just start with the games. We got to get into these things. I'm going to be bouncing all over the place if we don't. But, Bills beat the Patriots 24-21. The Patriots, for the first seven minutes of that game, the elite. Looking like the most elite team. Actually, for the first, 15 minutes of the game, elite. Could not stop them. And then when James Cook got that, 70-yard touchdown run, I knew it was over. But I did live bet and got plus 3.5 because I missed out on the plus 14 because I didn't trust myself on it. And I said, you know what? We're up 14. You're going to give me an extra 3.5. That's like betting plus 17.5 before the game started. Thank you very much. And it was never a doubt. Did we need a last-second touchdown for me to cover it? Yes. Did we get it? Absolutely. We ran almost 10 plays inside the 5-yard line, but we finally got it done. A couple pass interference calls helped us out, but that's exactly what Drake May does. Love it. Love to see it.
First off, you're ridiculous. Second off, y'all need to calm down in the chat.
I haven't even seen what's the chat. Mon's here. Good morning, Mon.
Y'all all need to calm down. Good morning, Mon. Good morning, Piss and everybody. Y'all all need to.
The first time I'm here. First time I'm late and I'm missing some good shit. Yeah, you might want to rewind this one later after the show. Go back and rewatch it. We're having going. Oh, Blue's here. Good morning, Blue. Piss. Good morning, Blue. I'm missing everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all you beautiful people.
I predicted a few first baskets in the WNBA. Yeah, you just leave freaking old homegirls off your list. What's her name? Angel Reese. Leave her off of it.
Don't bet her, man. Bet her first 4 offensive rebounds off her own shot. But hey, Dirty Rick, those WNBA first baskets, they paid the same too, man. That money's green too.
That money is green.
Buku's dad, Coach Pat, loves the WNBA and women's college basketball. He loves it, bro. He absolutely, every time I walk into Buku's, there's some kind of, because, Buku's got his 10 TVs up everywhere. There's always some women's basketball on somewhere for Coach Pat. He loves it, dude. He'll play like 7 leg, same game parlays in the same WNBA game, and he's hit like 10 of them.
Why does it look like this now? You know what I mean?
Look like weird. What? Man, it does that. It does that shit sometimes. I don't know what's going on. Probably need to restart our shit or something. But it does that.
It's not us. It's everyone else. It's not us. Cricket. It's never us. Okay.
It never is us. I believe it's not me because I don't do anything different ever. I figure out how to do this stuff, and I'm a creature of habit, and I do it the same way so it doesn't mess up every time. And all of a sudden, sometimes they just decide it doesn't want to work the same way.
That's true. What do you think about this Patriot-Bills game?
But I think y'all headed the right direction. I do. I know it's been a bad season and everything else, but I feel like y'all got some good pieces in place, man. I know you don't want to, but I think they're probably going to wind up giving Gerard Mayo a little longer leash, man.
Oh, God, I know they are. I don't want it, but I know we are. Especially when Drake May came out.
Well, once again, we talk about a team. Okay, we talk about college football. We talk about a team like Florida State that Mike Norvell lost the locker room, Mike Gundy lost the locker room. All that stuff. We talk about another team like Florida where Billy Napier didn't lose the locker room and kept those guys playing hard throughout the season. It headed the right direction. That's kind of the same way with the Patriots, man. Even though y'all sitting there at 3-11, there's a lot of these games y'all been in. Y'all been a competitive bunch. You got some young pieces moving forward that you can build around, and you're going to.
We could have rolled over like the Giants did yesterday.
You could have. That's what I'm saying. You could do that. Shit like that, and you haven't done that, man. And I think that says a lot about a franchise right there. And I think it's almost earned Gerard Mayo another shot, man, because those guys haven't given up on him yet.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I either want us to take a stud defensive end or a stud lineman, or if there's not one worthy of the number 2 pick, draft trade back, get some capital. Because some people are gonna want to trade up and get someone will want to trade up in that number 2. Let's say we do get the number 2 spot. They will want to trade up and get either Shador or Cam Ward.
Right.
Mocks are having I know the Giants need a quarterback, but all the mocks right now are having Travis Hunter go number 1.
That'll change. Okay.
I know, but I just think it's crazy that people are even throwing that out there. It's just Heisman hype. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just
right. Well, that's why I told y'all last year to take a chance, because when the Heisman first happened, they started putting the draft odds out, and Jaden Daniels was like plus 2,500 or something to go first overall. And the Heisman, you look at the year Baker Mayfield won it, man. Nobody was even talking about Baker first overall pick. And then the last week before the damn draft, he shot up the boards and wound up going number 1 overall. And you see that with the Heisman winner a lot of years, man, because people are like, this guy won the best player in college football. Doesn't matter what position. So he's always going to be considered right there. They're at least going to talk about it. And, like I said, I think that'll change because you got way too many teams at the top there that need their franchise quarterback.
Bro. Can we I got to keep this on tradition of never sticking to one subject at a time and just bouncing around everywhere. So that's what we're going to do right now, because I am so excited. You see this? Your boy is really close to heading to the finals. All those years of you guys telling me about drafting too many damn quarterbacks and whatnot, you got to trust the process. Look where we're at. Look, we're on a historic run, and as long as Jordan Love doesn't throw 5 touchdowns tonight, I'm pretty sure I'm in the finals. Pissed I'll be if I lose this and I got almost 208 points.
I I think the Packers are going to boat race them tonight, but I don't think Jordan Love's going to have to do all that much. I think it's going to be another one of them Josh Jacobs nights.
Yep,
That's what I
sure
think.
is.
So I don't think he's
Sure
going to be
is.
able to get that many points.
And you guys tried to tell me to play that bum Kyler Murray over Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, I love it. Steps on that parlay that we had yesterday. He's like, I don't know, because I deviled as high as he could go Caleb Williams passing yards. And he's like, I don't know about that one. And he sent you that screenshot of what I said. He go, trust me on this one. Just trust me.
Dude, I know. I've seen it. I was talking about it. Like I said,
Once they got down 17, like nothing, I was like, oh, this is wonderful. Now all we got to do is throw. Let's go, baby.
All we got to do is throw, baby.
And
Just
that's
chuck
exactly the
them.
lines. Let him throw. And he threw over 300 yards. Let's freaking go, dude.
Yeah, he can sling the pill, bro. They're playing from behind a lot. So, God, that was almost a nasty one. Cooper Kupp's dead to me.
Cooper Kupp is dead to me. I hate him.
100%. Time to retire.
Had Cooper Kupp caught that touchdown, Mike Evans would have easily got 120 yards last night. He was sad because that's his friend, so it made him play worse. You know what I mean?
Fuck their friends, man.
Yeah, I know.
Be better.
I was pissed because I had Saquon Barkley here get me 34 points in this one, and then he all of a sudden goes, "Oh, by the way, I have Jonathan Taylor who decides to get 53." If Jonathan Taylor wasn't there, this would all be, it would be over. We'd be done. But Jonathan Taylor had to go out, and even with Jonathan Taylor's historic game, and by the way, I'm keeping an eye on this Steps. There's some shady things going on because literally he had all the way up until about 10 minutes before the afternoon games kicked off. He had Tua here, and then he all of a sudden switches out for Jordan Love. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm seeing some shady shit, Crick. So we got to keep an eye on what's going on here, okay? You guys see it. 27.96, all right, 178.4. Don't want to see any commish getting involved in this and swapping some people out, okay? Keep an eye on that.
There'll be none of that. There'll be none of that. I want you to beat this guy too. I don't even know him. I don't even know.
You get me into the championships, I'm winning it. That's all I'm saying.
He's probably a nice guy. That guy's probably a nice guy and everything, but you know what's pissed me off, that damn league? This will be the last year I'm in this league with whoever your buddies are or whatever. Those bunch of bums. Set your fucking lineup, you dipshits. God, it prompted me to throw a random rant in the fantasy chat yesterday on the ESPN app because I'm like, I just leave this here for you fuckers. Set your fucking line. You got these guys that are playing. They're playing the guy because it's the year long or whatever. You don't have playoffs and all that stuff.
It goes by total wins. Yeah.
Me and this dude are like neck and neck. We're both gonna be 12-4 after tonight. He's got like
and he played a guy that didn't set his lineup.
And he's got Evan Ingram in the damn tight end, George Pickens in the flex.
Yep.
Fuck these guys, man.
Yep. You know why I'm going on this run, right? Because right before the playoffs started, I told you I picked up the secret weapon on my bench. Championship mentality. Tom Brady is on the bench, baby. You hate it because it's happening. If I win the damn title, Tom is staying on my team next year.
Worse than anything, I hate it. You will totally hold a roster spot for Tom Brady from now till forever. Forever. What up, Shooter Rap? Good morning, sir. Good to see you.
Love it.
And Loki, how you doing, man?
Good morning, dude. I love it. I love it. Anyways, we got to get through these games. God, I'm having too much fun this morning. Way too much fun this morning. Tom on the bench, baby, and we're on a historic run. Let's go.
Historic run. Oh,
bro, it is. I'm a 7-7 team about to hit the finals. Oh gosh,
I gotta show you this. My dad gave me this yesterday, bro, and I think it's just cool as shit. Look at this antique moonshine jug, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, that's an old school one. Look at that.
That is old school.
Dude, I'm telling you, this one was made in like the hills of Tennessee somewhere over somebody's like wood burning stove or something. I mean, this shit's crazy, bro.
That is crazy.
I gotta get my cork to go on top of it, but yeah, that's a good one, bro. That's where you get over the shoulder, man. You just pull it in like that, bro. Well, that's right.
The most Tennessee I've ever seen.
That's gonna go with the background somewhere, but I'm gonna have to figure out a spot for
it. Shooter Rap says Jalen Hurts and Najee smoked his fantasy semis. He's going for third down. Well, you go get that third place, man. You go get that bronze. You go
bronze.
Get that
I don't even want it. Keep the bronze. I don't even want it.
Falcons 34-7 win over the Giants, and with the Bucs lost last night, the Falcons are in the number 1 seed. And now my $250 bet on them to win the division is looking all right. It's gonna need some help. Yesterday the Bucs were like minus 500 to win the division. Now they're minus 135, I think.
Say it one more time.
Last week or before yesterday's games, the Bucks were minus 500 to win the division. Now they're minus 135 because now both the Falcons and the Bucks are 8-7. Falcons have the tiebreakers. Bucks play the Panthers and the Saints.
Nope, we don't play the Panthers again. We've already played them twice.
I don't think you have.
Have we not? God, it all runs together, dude. Well, you may be right. I thought that the Falcons had to play the Panthers still.
No, the Falcons have to play the Commanders. Yeah, see, yeah, you got the Panthers and the Saints, but you're home for both of them, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
I was thinking we'd already played the damn Panthers twice this year.
No, you played them. Let's see, and then the Falcons have the Commanders and the Panthers.
Okay.
Panthers aren't going to be an easy out.
No, dude, that's what I'm saying. That's not a game you're just going to watch. That team clearly has not quit either.
Yeah.
So
yeah, next week Falcons have to go to the Commanders. So I don't know. Maybe I hedge out and bet on some Bucks stuff, or maybe I don't know what I do. But
man, you
got a nice ticket. I got a nice plus 150 ticket on the Falcons to win the division with I think I put like 250 on it. So
I think you should just let it ride, man. I don't think you can really hedge in spots with all that and those odds like that. I mean, that division it's literally a coin toss, man. I think you just let
I just
bet
don't
ride.
think the Bucks are going to lose the last two, though. But stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened. At least the Falcons. I mean, at the Commanders, that's no easy game either.
That's what I'm saying. If they lose that and the Bucks win out, the Bucks win the division. I lose my bet.
I like our spot better. I mean, we already played that Commanders team. We did. We got them. We were lucky enough to get them first game of the year. We thumped them, but we were lucky enough to get them first game of the year and rookie's first start and all that.
Yeah, I just want to point out there that I have been saying from the get-go the Panthers are feisty. They are feisty. The feistiest team in the league right now.
What is this now? 6 out of 7 they've covered or something?
6 out of 7, yeah. Yeah, they're a little low this week, but they got back on track this week. Man, they look good. Bryce Young, future. They found their quarterback.
And Kyler Murray still sucks in cold weather.
Facts.
100%.
You know who else sucks in cold weather? Trey McBride. You know who else sucks in cold weather? Or just sucks in general? Maserati Marv. All right. That guy had a chance to catch a touchdown.
Yeah, who scored the touchdowns for the Cardinals yesterday?
James Conner, I think, or something like that. Actually, I think there's a bunch of people. I don't know. We'll get to the end. I think there's a bunch of people that I had no idea who they were. I've never heard their names before. Speaking of which, Lions dominate the Bears 34-17. And I told you guys this game would be close at kickoff. And then after that, the Lions were just going to run away with it. So, and that's what they did.
It's a good football team too, man.
Very good football team. That is a game that that makes you think the Lions, maybe they are legit, because that's a game where they should have struggled after a loss, going outdoors in division. And they just pedaled to the metal, baby. Goff, 336, 3 TDs. Gibbs, 23 carries, 109 yards, and a tutty. Jameson Williams, my buddy in one of my fantasy leagues, how does none of us have Jameson Williams as on their lineup? I go, because he has one good game a season, and you just saw it. 5 catches, 143 yards a TD.
He has about one good game a month when he's healthy.
He's healthy, so that means one good game a season.
Or healthy or not gambling.
Yeah, exactly. So one good game.
PEDs. I think did he get a PED suspension too?
No, he was toting guns with his buddy, wasn't he?
Well, Jameson, we need you to just play a little football, bro. You're a pretty good football player. Let's leave all the bullshit to the side. And that guy, he does though. He has about one good game a month. He's a burner. He can get behind somebody. He catches one in space, bro. That dude is so fast. But
I think we're ready to say that Goff can play outdoors. But guess what? He doesn't have to play outdoors. I think they have one more game outdoors, and that's against this next week against the 49ers. After that, the road to the Super Bowls all through is indoors. I guess, granted, they get the number 1 seed.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, to me, though, that's not even as big a factor as we thought it was.
Actually, no, that's not even a big deal, because even if the Vikings get it, the road will be through Minnesota.
And so, it's not even in the last 2 games Jared Goff's played outside, he's torched those teams. At Lambeau and at damn Soldier Field. And those are tough.
What up, Andrew G?
What up, Andrew? How you doing? If you can play outdoors at Soldier Field and Lambeau, you can play outside anywhere, man.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
Mom's
man,
away.
y'all cut B. McCormick some slack. He's had a rough couple of days. He's manned up. He apologized. Everybody cut him a little slack there. Give a little grace, man. He's had a rough couple of days too, and I get it. So he apologized. Y'all let him slide.
That's a good way to start the morning, isn't it, Andrew? Isn't it? Yes, indeed. We love being McCormick.
Yep. Lions, good football team. Bengals, another team playing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean they have some hope. They beat. God, this is insane. If the Lions would have, or no, if who was it? If the Patriots would have ended up beating the Bills there, that would have locked up the 1 seed for the Chiefs and would have made these last 2 weeks so interesting. Because I mean the Bengals, they need to beat the Broncos this upcoming week, and then they need the Chiefs to beat the Broncos in week 18, and the Bengals need to win out, and they're in the playoffs. My plus 100 ticket on them winning the AFC.
I'm about to go bet them to win the Super Bowl right now.
I'm telling you, they get in. That's why I bet it at 100-1 to win the AFC. Because listen, if they get in, and I didn't bet the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl was like plus 150, plus 150 to 1. I'm like, well, just give me the AFC because that's 100 to 1.
It's 180 to 1 right now. I'll put $1 on
it. They get in. Watch out. Watch out. When you got Joe Burrow making passes like this for touchdowns.
Yeah, dude. That another one. He like threw one over his shoulder. We weren't even looking at dude, like getting sacked by 3 dudes. He's just like perfect spiral. Hit Gesicki right here. It's like,
yeah,
I like
it. And what I like about it too is the game started off rough. He had a fumble. I mean, it didn't look good, but then they settled down. They got composed. And the Browns, what are you doing starting DTR, dude? I was getting so pissed because of the fantasy guys that I had on the Browns. I was forced to play Njoku and Judy in that fantasy league just because I didn't have anyone else on the
dude.
bench.
Don't you hate that? That's why I've been rolling with because Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers have had great seasons too. And when Gardner Minshew got hurt, it has gone completely south. So
Jameis should have lost to the Cowboys if not for the worst special teams play of the decade. Think about that, Crick. We're gonna get to the Cowboys game, but had that guy not botched that fumble or that punt return or whatever that ended up being a fumble since he getting the ball and whatnot, had they not botched that, ended up winning that game, the Cowboys would be on a 5-game winning streak. They'd be 8-7 with some hope of getting into the playoffs right now.
You know, and it surprised me. And they're going to sit and tell you we prepare for all these scenarios and all this stuff. Bullshit. I can't believe they don't have like an hour and a half long meeting every single week covering all the bogus rules like that so people know when those things happen. Like, dude has to know he can't touch that ball right there in that spot.
Oh, yeah.
And it blows my mind the amount of money these guys get paid to be professionals, and they don't even know the rules a lot of times.
Dirty Rex, is it just me or is Burrow kind of a slow runner when escaping the pocket? He's definitely slow. He looks like he's got.
But
it looks like
that guy's probably. If you put that guy on a church basketball court, he looks like LeBron James out there.
Dude, he runs like he's wearing clown shoes. Like he's got like 2 sizes too big of shoes. That's how he runs, dude.
That's just because all the other people out there on that field are world-class athletes and just make him look like a goofy goon. If you put, like I said, if you put him out on the church basketball court, you're gonna think that's the best athlete out there, man.
My fucking hat.
Damn, actually.
He looks like he's got sledgehammers in his shoes, man.
He does, dude. He does.
Dude, did you?
Mighty Megatron's here. Good morning.
Remind me. Hey, hold on. You got to remind me of this because I want to talk about it when we get to the Bucs game. Remind me to talk about Vita Vea.
Oh, that guy! Did you see that one tackle where he threw?
That's what I want to talk about.
Down?
That is as hard a hit as you'll ever see. Did you see? Jake Ferguson is a large American. That's a big old dude in his own right.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that hit. I was talking about where he grabbed the running back and just threw him like a rag doll.
Who drops their defensive tackles into coverage? We do. With Vita Vea.
Yeah, because you couldn't stop anything.
Bro, he rolled out. I'm just saying the different packages, but he dropped back in coverage and he rolled out on that little shallow out to Jake Ferguson. And Jake Ferguson tried to turn upfield, and he absolutely hit him. And you see when Ferguson got up, his eyes were like, what just hit me, man? Nobody's supposed to hit me like that down this far down the field.
Yeah.
Vita Vea is a monster, bro.
Dude, yeah, the Cowboys were like, hey, we're not even going to try to run the ball because we can't because Vita Vea is right there. We're just going to throw, and they lit them up. I saw, so PrizePick has that challenge going on. I put in that parlay that was a 585X. Basically, you have to try to hit a ticket with the biggest odds. The max is 1,000. There was a guy last night that would have hit 1,000X parlay that Trent retweeted. All they needed was Dowdle last night to go over 99.5 rushing yards. And it was like, well, that's not happening in this game because Vita Vea is not going to let it happen.
What do you have, 23, I think, or something? He had like 23 on.
Yeah, we know. The Cowboys is hitting too. Dude, Micah Parsons, that guy's a freak.
No, I'm not saying everybody did. That was a hard-hitting football game last night, dude.
Yeah.
I don't like to agree with Collinsworth, ever. Can't stand that idiot.
I was impressed by the Cowboys, actually, because they got eliminated from the playoffs before the game even started. And they still came out there and played hard. You got to come to the realization that Parsons is probably gone next year because they can't afford to pay him.
Dude, I don't think so, man.
They can't afford to pay him. They can't.
I think that dude is. Well, I've heard a lot of interviews and stuff. That dude wants to be a Cowboy. That dude he's one of the players that actually loves Jerry Jones. Like he wants to be a Cowboy, wants to be there. I'm thinking that guy might even take a little bit of pay cut to stay there. Dude.
Every day to Texas sports radio. I know. I get it. I hear it. But guess what? His agent's going to sit down with them and say, hey, buddy, they can't pay you. So, I mean, unless you want to take a Von Miller type of deal and be paid what Von Miller's being paid.
What if they talk to Dak or somebody and like, look, we are obviously built. We're trying to get the championship to like that. We got to restructure this contract so we can keep Micah or we ain't got a chance.
I'm just
saying.
He
does that? You think Tom Brady?
I'm thinking Jerry Jones shouldn't have given Dak a damn contract 1 hour before kickoff before the season started. You should have just
got that big of a contract. Not with all these people you got to extend.
Well, dude, who does this? Dude, you're gonna pay Dak 1 hour before the season starts when you held out all summer. What are we doing now? Look at what you get. What you deserve, man.
I agree 150%, bro. I do 150%.
Jerry gonna Jerry though. That's what he does. Colts, Titans, 38-30. Dude, this game was a blowout.
It was an ass
whooping. This game was an ass whooping. And then next thing I know, I go, how the hell are the Titans within one score? You want to know why? Because Rudolph was playing the week of Christmas. And that's exactly what happened.
That's the thing, man. That guy, for whatever reason, that guy doesn't play all season long. The week of Christmas, they're like, hey, you're starter. And he comes out as a good game, man.
Hey, shout out to Sports Wars. Ryan and Beardo were talking. I don't know who said it. Maybe it was both of them. But they were like, hey, Mason Rudolph, at least he's an upgrade from Levis. He's not going to give you three pick sixes, right, or whatever. And one of them said, yeah, he'll be 2 touchdowns, 2 picks kind of guy. And that's exactly what happened.
2 touchdowns, 2 picks kind of guy, man. That's what I'm saying. It's not easy to go unblemished in the NFL, man.
It ain't. Patriot told me to shut my mouth. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to get you ready for the offseason. It's gonna be wild.
I just bet.
That's all you got as a Cowboys fan. That's all you got to look forward to is the offseason now.
I just bet the Bengals will win the AFC and the Super Bowl.
There you go. Welcome to the club.
We got
right here. Rams, Jets, 19-9 win. Never a doubt. God, dude, the Rams look terrible. But they got
Aaron Rodgers is so old.
So old. Still,
you can see it, bro. You know, like it got colder throughout the day yesterday in that game. The temperature was dropping throughout the day, and the colder it got, the more that man couldn't move. It literally, like talk about cement in your shoes. He looked like he needed his AARP card, bro.
Well, I would expect that from a 41-year-old quarterback. So yeah,
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just saying, you out there working out. They paid you a bunch of money, come hang out. Y'all talked all this shit and everything. I think you'd at least be able to move. That man looked like he was stuck in quicksand.
Yeah,
and I hate the Rams too. Fuck Cooper Kupp.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you this from the Lions game. Did you see this play? They ran a fake fumble touchdown pass.
I saw I didn't see it live. I was out finishing.
Watch this.
But I saw this.
Jared Goff acted like they fumbled the ball here.
Jameer,
oh my God! Look at that. It was totally
and everybody, and then Sam Laporta just wide open. Look at it. It froze, dude. Too. Look at him. Hold on. Pause it right there. Go back just a little bit and pause it, and watch that DB freeze when the dude hits, because this is what springs this play right here. Watch this outside linebacker right over here on the outside. And that cornerback's coming in, he flows to the flat, and he stays right there. That's what makes that a touchdown right there. When that dude pauses right there for just a split second, Sam Laporte gets by him. That's a great play call, bro. That dude's going to wind up being a head coach somewhere, that offensive coordinator.
They're talking about the Bears.
Ooh, in division and everything. Well, they got a front row seat yesterday. That's why he ran this yesterday. He's auditioning for the job, dude.
Look at that. That thing is crazy.
Perfect, dude. Nobody's around him. Like I said, that's what people don't understand. The NFL is played so fast that split second where you pause and turn your hips is what gets you beat to the end zone.
You can't hesitate. You can't hesitate at all.
No, not in the slightest, bro. Everybody out there runs a 4.5 or better.
Absolutely. God, okay. You're gonna have to get through this game because this game pissed me off. This game cost me $3,000 yesterday. Commanders win 36-33 over the Eagles. Offensive Rookie of the Year is locked up. Jaden Daniels with 5 tutties last night. How in the hell the Eagles go up 21-0 on the Commanders and lose this game? All because Jalen Hurts got knocked out. No, it wasn't because Jalen Hurts got knocked out. All right, it's because your defense sucks. You're garbage, and the editor that wrote it is garbage. How about
that? I had them playing. Their defense playing in your buddy's league, they still got like 12 points. What do they do? Was there some turnovers or something?
Oh, yeah. They had turnover. I mean, Jaden turned the ball over a lot and whatnot. By the way, maybe the Eagles cornerback should have taken these off at halftime after that piss poor performance. This was his shoes yesterday.
He wore those?
Yeah.
Dude, that cannot be.
Had I known, I would have put everything on the Commandos in this one, but things I would have liked to know before betting.
Them damn shoes probably cost you $400, and they ugly.
Yeah.
He didn't play real well in them either, it looks like.
Sure didn't.
I mean, I don't have much to say about this one. I don't know what they did there. I benched Jaden Daniels in that other league for Kyler Murray, and everything about this game fraudulent. I don't like having my starting quarterback playing against my defense.
22 points in the fourth quarter, and you're supposed to have a really good defense. You gave up a game-winning touchdown with like 6 seconds left. You knew they needed a touchdown. You knew they were going to throw the ball, and that's exactly what they did. Right on your ass.
Right on your ass.
But shout out to Saquon Barkley and A.J. Brown holding it down. Thank you. Thank you for fantasy purposes.
Yeah,
Saquon's got a legit chance, man, at breaking that record. I think he needs to average like 130 these next 2 games.
Who do they play? And if Jalen Hurts is hurt, they're going to be running the football.
God, that's what I thought. I thought he was going to, they were just going to keep feeding Saquon. They probably should have. I don't know what they were thinking. They have the Cowboys and the Giants.
Oh my God. Oh, no way.
Yeah.
No way. Is it at New York?
They're home. It's in Philly.
Oh my God. He's totally breaking that record against the Giants.
He was breaking it.
Totally. It's over. I'm betting his overs the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna ladder him against the Giants. Tell you already what he runs for, like
over 199.5 in both games. Is what I'm gonna bet. And I'm gonna parlay
him. Don't bet the last one until you see what the first one does. Because if he gets that record and they're up in that game in week 18, they're going to pull him out as soon as he gets the record.
Oh, maybe he wants a little bit of a cushion, Wants to leave no doubt. Because remember, he is playing an extra game.
Yeah, well, I mean, I forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to bench him next week against who do they play? The Cowboys. I want him to bench him against the Cowboys. That way he can say he only played 16 games and then just run for like 300 against the Giants.
Or we just say how many yards does he have on the season? Or we just predict he gets it this
who's winning MVP?
Josh Allen.
Yeah. Who's winning Offensive Player of the Year? Saquon?
Yeah.
Probably.
He has 1,838 rushing yards, so he needs like 200. What's the all-time record? It's like 2,036 or something like that. all-time rushing record.
Eric Dickerson. I mean, held.
Oh no, it's 2105. 2105. So Saquon is. Jesus, I'm going to do some math.
1838.
667.
He needs less than 300 yards.
67 gets him to 200. He needs 267 yards to tie it. So Saquon
133 and a half
on over 250 rushing yards against the Cowboys.
Oh man, maybe. I mean, he can get there. He can get there. So it's a long shot to get there in one game, but crazier things have happened.
Let's see real quick. I just want to see what happened last time they played the Cowboys.
So he's
34-6 win over the Cowboys last time. He only had 66 yards. It's because they didn't really have to do anything in that one, huh?
I was going to say, he didn't even have to play most of that game.
Yeah.
Might be that way again, though. I don't know. Cowboys playing better football.
We had an overtime game. I didn't even realize this game went to overtime until afterwards. But Panthers. And I'm glad it went to overtime because Chuba Hubbard got me another touchdown.
Fuck y'all. And fuck Chuba Hubbard, too. God dang it. Yeah. I get so pisses me off when guys on teams that are 3-12 and shit just beating my head in the fantasy football playoffs. And there's no way I could do anything different about it because there's no way I'm ever just picking that guy up. I'm not ever picking Chuba Hubbard up to carry me through the fantasy playoffs. Not when you've got Derrick Henry and Saquon and Alvin Kamara. You're never playing Chuba Hubbard over any of those freaking guys.
This isn't a shot at Andrew. This is just at like the Philly fan base in general. They were hating on. I mean, we're just a couple weeks removed from like Hurts and Brown having issues and whatnot, but they've all season long been hating on Hurts being the guy for the team, and maybe they don't have the right quarterback. That's what we've heard all season long from Philly fans. And now that he's injured, they're like, they can't win without him. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now he's important.
Now we're
okay.
Jalen Hurts he's not the easiest guy to like just because he's a quiet guy, man. He doesn't ever show a lot of emotion, win or lose. He just kind of goes about his business and stuff like that. So he's not the easiest guy for a fan base to fall in love with.
Bro,
I'm telling you, you don't have that guy.
We're all in this together to root against Philly. Isn't that right, Patriot? I'm here. He says F Philly. Exactly.
I mean, like I said,
I don't want to see him win it.
I don't want to see him win it or anything like that. I want to see the Bengals win it now. That's who I'm pulling for.
But the Panthers' 36-30 win over the Cardinals. Are the Panthers elite?
Most elite.
Most elite. When it comes to covering football games, the last 6-7 weeks?
Last 7 weeks, they've been the most elite.
They have. They've only missed one. ATS.
Cowboys. I ain't even mad at that one. I bet that one. They beat me out a lot of them other ones because I've been betting against them, but I at least bet the Cowboys in that one.
I'm so glad I stayed away from the Vikings-Seahawks game. Vikings win 27-24. Went exactly how I thought it would go. I would have been so pissed. It would have ended up in a push, but I would have been so pissed because the Vikings, they got an early lead. It looks like they were going to just, kind of walk away with this one, and then they let the Seahawks get right back in it in the second quarter, 3-point game, and then the same thing happened at the end of the game. I mean, I'm glad I saved myself from that embarrassment. Just 144 yards, 2 tutties.
Yeah, I mean, I immediately bet the Seahawks money line plus 210 when they went down 7-0. They gave me a sweat, man. Gave me a sweat.
Gave you a sweat. You had one guy to stop, and you knew who that guy was, and you still couldn't stop him.
Good morning, Papa Cricket. How you doing, man? He said, good morning, fellas. I'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Well, I hope you and your family and all the MVPs in the chat a wonderful Christmas as well. God bless. Birds up. Let's go.
That's right. Well, thank you, and Merry Christmas to you.
Let's go. That's my pops, man.
Well.
Good to see you. Good morning, E. How you doing, man?
God bless Bird up.
God bless and Bird up.
Didn't they win their bowl game?
They play. Is it today?
No, they played. Do they play today? I thought they played on Saturday,
today, bro. No, I think it's today. I'm on Birds Up.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's today.
This is a sports show. You think we would know this, right?
There's a lot going on. Sorry, we can't remember the UTSA Coastal Carolina game.
God, what are we doing? Let's see. Yeah, it is today. Myrtle Beach Bowl, UTSA Coastal Carolina.
What time does that start?
11 a.m. Eastern.
I'm sitting here scrolling trying to find where the game's at, and I'm not even paying attention to how high I'm in college basketball over here looking. Not even paying attention
Conway,
to these
South
schools.
Carolina.
Huh?
Hey, we got the famous Idaho Potato Bowl today down in Boise.
Who's in that one?
Northern Illinois and Fresno State.
Barn burner.
Oh, Granny's team, San Jose State plays tomorrow, Christmas Eve.
Yep, I got them. I'm on the granny effect.
Yeah. All right, moving right along. I had too many tabs open. Vikings get a win. Vikings are going to come down. Looking like it's going to come down to Vikings, Lions, Week 18. Who's going to win the division? Who's going to get the 1 seed? Especially with Philly losing out, it's down to these 2 teams. How crazy is that?
That is pretty crazy, man. It's crazy all the different things that come into play throughout the course of the NFL season. You think about all the little bounces that went this way, or the muffed punts this way, or the pick in the wrong spot, and all these things usually boil down to like one play.
Dirty reg, that's what I like to hear. He said he got Minnesota -2.5 late, so I was okay with that. All right.
Okay.
At least someone's making money off of that stuff.
Oh, thanks, Pops. I appreciate that, man. Even the old belated birthday wishes. I do appreciate that.
I got to go make a cup of coffee real quick. So I'm going to let you talk about the most exciting game of the weekend, and that was the Raiders-Jaguars game.
Yeah, sure, man. Pissan says, first Christmas without Pops. My girl got me a shirt that says the man, the myth, the legend with my dad's name on it. Let's go, man. Yeah, shout out to Coach Mike, man. I know it's a tough season, man, but you know Coach Mike's proud of you, man. Who are we talking about? Raiders and the Jaguars. Well, these are pretty bad football teams, guys. Brock Bowers can't get any fantasy points because they don't have a quarterback. Wasn't a lot of exciting things here. Jaguars, one of the worst franchises in football. Raiders not very much better than they are. But you see 19-14 game here in the NFL, and that was trash, man. There wasn't nothing to see in this damn game. Nobody did shit. You got a bunch of guys scoring touchdowns I never even heard of. It's awful. Awful. Yeah, I hear you, Blue. Fuck them teams, man. Ain't worth the price of admission. This is another one of them games. They should have had to give out free hot dog coupons on the way into the stadium. You get buy a large Coke, you get free refills, all that shit. They should have gave all the goodies to the fans to have to watch this shit, man. It was garbage. Who won? The Raiders won, Patriot. The Raiders won 19-14 over the Jaguars. Terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible. Hey, I think a sneaky, and you see that tight end for the Raiders? That guy, rookie, he might not be too bad. He might make it in this league. He looked pretty good.
You talk about Brock.
Yeah.
Stud,
I think
bro.
he's under the radar guy. I think the Raiders found a guy. I don't hear anyone talking about him.
I want to fight you so bad sometimes. So bad I do.
What? I'm just trying to bring you guys some gems,
I just hope
right?
they don't break him. That's my thing. You see this all the time. We have young studs that come into the league, get put on a bad team, and they're the stud we thought they were going to be. And then these terrible teams wind up breaking them because they use them the wrong way.
Just saying. This was embarrassing. Dolphins dog walk the 49ers 29-17 win. Very impressive by the Dolphins here. 49ers. I just every time they keep losing, I just think back to what you keep saying about thank God Bet Online refunded.
No, I'm literally sitting here in my head right now. I'm like, it was money on the floor for us to lay the -400 on the under 9.5 win. Like, it was money on the floor the whole time. We thought we were getting these sweetheart deals. Made Bet Online pull all the bets back and everything. And they're the ones sitting there. They feel worse than we do, bro, because they're like, if we'd have just let all of these ride, we would have made a fortune off the 49ers sucking dick this whole year.
Oh my God, I know, right? I know.
Man,
it was terrible. Terrible game.
That's what you get, Books, you piece of shit.
49ers are a quarterback away. They got to go find a quarterback, man.
What did he do yesterday?
313 and listen, he threw for 313 and 2 tutties, and they lost by double digits. You can't do that. All right, you got to put up meaningful stats. You know, you're gonna throw up 300 yards. You got to win the game.
I'm with
These
you, man.
pieces of shit. I had the Niners over first half over 10.5 points. They get 10, and then for the game, I needed them over 21.5, and they get 17. What are we doing? It's the Dolphins. It's not like we're talking about an elite defense or anything. God, I hate them.
I agree.
What really sucks for them, though, is Greenlaw went out We talked about this. He went out like after the first drive, and it's that calf on the opposite side. So I'm glad he went out because that is
Shut him down.
The Achilles injury, man.
Shut him down. I'm sorry, but golly, get that guy healthy 100%. Clearly, he's healthy. He's almost there, but there's still a lot going on with that thing. He needs more time before he's out there going full bore again. And I'll be honest with you, man, that team's not making the playoffs.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Patriot says stat pad Purdy. I'm right there with you, Patriot. All he does is pass garbage time padding his stats. I mean, what are we doing?
Oh, good. Yeah, I know. Right. Good morning, Mama. I got Mom and Pops in here. DM Rick. Good morning, Chris. You know somebody called me Christopher.
Christmas week, huh?
You know somebody called me Christopher, man. They know me a long time. But good morning.
Well, they also said they love you. So,
what'd you say?
I said they're also saying they love you. I haven't seen anyone in the chat ever say "I love you" to you in the chat.
I love all the chat, man. Y'all tell me you love me. I'll tell you I love you back.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of finding quarterbacks, I think the Dallas Cowboys found their quarterback. Look at that.
Oh,
rush out there, leading them to victories. 26-24 win over the Bucks. God, what did you think about the end of that game with that fumble?
Oh, my God.
They had a chance.
We were about to win that damn thing, dude.
We were damn sure about that. We were 100% about to win that damn game. Mike could have went over he caught one more 20-yard pass. Would have went over his receptions, would have went over his yards.
We were about to win that damn game, dude. I had a sweet parlay with like CeeDee Lamb, 90+ receiving yards, Bucky Irving anytime TD, Dallas Cowboys money line first half, Bucks money line for the game. And all I needed was to go down and get that. It was like plus 66,000 something.
Dude, I had Baker over 299. He got there. I had Bucky Irving score a touchdown. He did. And I just needed Mike over 83.5. Guy had 59 at halftime. What are we doing?
Dude, I know. Well, like he had 59 like the second quarter. Hell, he didn't catch a pass till about 8 minutes left in the second quarter or something.
What did we ever do to you, Mike? We've been your biggest cheerleaders, and you go out and do that,
Mike. We needed that, Mike.
Mike had a sick catch. Did you see that catch?
Yeah,
the first
going down the sideline.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was his first catch of the game.
Oh, I got so pumped with it when I saw it. I do my sometimes the boys love when I go. I do that, and the boys think it's hilarious. The girls freak out, so I try not to do it around them. But I saw that, and I just instinctively go, "Oh my God, he got it!" And the Phoenix turned around. She's like,
"Dude, isn't it crazy how
getting ready to cry?" I'm like, "Oh shit, oh shit!"
I have frightened my babies many a time watching a football game, man. They don't know how to take that, bro.
I know, dude.
Poor Phoenix, man.
I mean, Bucks, you had a chance to control your own destiny. Now it's in the Falcons' hands to win the division. Terrible loss here, but hey, Baker stays undefeated against the teaser. His line got down to -3.5 for the Bucks. So if you tease that the other way, you would have got Bucks plus 2.5. He's a perfect 18-0 on the road for the teaser.
Did you know this is the first game he ever lost in Cowboy Stadium?
Mm-hmm.
He won a state championship in high school, a Big 12 championship in Oklahoma, and then he beat the Cowboys when he was with the Browns in the NFL. So last night
when they were talking about that beforehand and whatnot, I was like, "Yikes, that's not a good sign."
Not a good sign at all.
My goodness, Miss Marlene is here. The champ is here.
The champ is here.
Miss, look at that. Thank you, Miss Marlene. Thank you. Happy belated birthday to cricket. Has there been a sports bet or two that was highlight of 2024? What's been your favorite sports bet that you cashed? You remember?
The one I talked about a little bit ago, man. One of my favorites was really that Giannis first 3-pointer. Way back, plus 2,800. That really was the way that he handicapped that. Talk about watching the shoot around and stuff like that. That is my most memorable bet of the year. Is Giannis first 3-pointer of the game against God knows who, and plus 2,800. It wasn't even a playoff game. So that's probably my favorite one of the year. I'll tell you what, we'll do that. That's a good thought. We need to look back, Will, and you can tell me this. But we need to look back somewhere because we got all our bets, stuff like that. We'll look back for the end of the year. We'll come up with some of our favorite winners.
I can think
toughest beats.
10 bad beats off the top of my head, and I can't think of one of my favorite winners.
10 off the top of your head? I think of 10 the last 2 days. Yeah, it ain't like I got to go very far back to get 10 bad beats.
I mean, hell, even starting with this
Thank
one.
you,
This
Miss
one.
Marlene.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Marlene. We do appreciate that. You're the real MVP. This one I sent this as steps. I go, hey, I want to enter into the contest for prize picks. So here, you got to do a long shot. So I put this together. And as Steps goes, if this hits, I'll fly to Idaho and bow at your feet. And then all of a sudden, Calvin Ridley. I go, ooh, Ridley. And then we had Adam Thielen, and then Cole Kmet, and then Caleb Williams at halftime was looking great, and he went way over his. And I was like, holy cow. We could have had the ultimate Sunday night sweats, dude. Could you imagine if Cooper Kupp would have caught a touchdown? We would have been getting so sweaty.
Nope, I can't imagine that because he's a bum.
He is a bum. What could have been?
Dead to me.
What could have been?
Absolutely dead to me.
Just imagine if I would have put DK Metcalf in there instead, too.
Oh, speaking of Mike, we had another sweet parlay, too. Man, because I was on the Bucks pretty heavy. I laddered them out to 9.5. I was like, I need to put a same-game parlay in here with at least the Cowboys' money line on it. So I went Bucky Irving TD, Mike Evans TD, Cowboys' money line, plus 1,900. Just get in the fucking end zone, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, what are we doing? What are we doing, Mike?
And I hate worse than anything when a no-name scores the first touchdown of the game. Not a no-name. I know Jalen Tolbert's not a no-name. But
Who?
Exactly. How many people bet Jalen Tolbert scored the first touchdown in that damn game last night? Probably 11 people total.
Look at this.
Dude, we had a lot of lights.
This one also makes me mad. Mike.
Come on,
what are
Mike.
we doing, Mike? They had this set up beautifully for us. Power play on it.
Can't have nothing.
But we did get a winner. Look at this one. The Wheel. The Wheel's undefeated, never lost.
I don't know about
Sunday
that.
Wheel.
But yeah, what was this one? Who we hit here? Man, that Rashad White over receptions was easy money. How many he won?
You know what won this for us? That Baker INT. That crazy INT. That was one where it was just a guy lucked into it.
I need Jalen McMillan to get stronger hands. That's what I need. Be a man.
Really put it on him that much. I mean, yes, he needs stronger hands, but like that one was they hit the ground and it just bounced the right way into the defender.
Whatever. He took that away from him. He just took it away from him like a child.
This one was beautiful.
What's this one?
I thought we were sweating out the Baker Mayfield rush yards, and then all of a sudden, because he was at 12, I'm like, you son of a... Nope, he got there. He got 42. We're good. He went over.
Let's go. Man.
So basically, those two made up for all our other ones yesterday, and we're right back where we started from yesterday.
I was going to say, I feel like we just literally, it's a wash yesterday. Walk out, let's go. Yeah.
Sometimes those are winners. You know what I mean?
That's a winner. 100%. Breaking even is a win, y'all. Especially when you fire as many shots at him as we do. Breaking even's a win.
Oh, yeah, and we would have...
No, he didn't, Patriot. He's a bum.
Yeah, look at that. Patriot and you just dragging us down, man.
Oh, good. Okay, good. At least it wasn't. What was that city land? Oh, he didn't. Oh, dude, that's brutal too because he got pulled down at the half-yard line.
Oh, I was hoping that was a touchdown because then I was going to be like,
Crick, I didn't realize
you would have. This is what we would have led the show with, Crick.
I didn't even realize. I knew. I was like, surely
CeeDee Lamb would have got that touchdown. I got pulled down. By the way, CD, you gotta. I know that they say they don't want you to extend the ball or anything like that, but you gotta get in the end zone there. You can't just. He didn't even look like he tried.
And first off, Beardo and Steps, I'm gonna need y'all to grow a sack of nuts and quit picking goblin touchdown scores.
Did you see how Jamar Chase got his garbage time like at the very end of the game?
I just saw he had one when it was all done. I didn't.
It was literally the very end of the game. It was a very nice catch, but it was just meaningless. And I was like, there we go. Yeah, dude. Had that happened, oh my god, I would have put a little montage together of you talking about McBride yesterday, and then we would have had this. So we would have had what could have been. What could have been.
What could have been. I'm sorry. I'm going to die on this hill. I'm going to bet Trey McBride 2+ touchdowns scored from now to the end of his career. He's probably going to have the most illustrious career ever without scoring a touchdown. He's going to have like 10,000 yards receiving and 1,000 catches, all kinds of things, just never get a touchdown. I'm going to bet him every week.
Just like you were going to bet, what's his name to throw an interception?
I did that. And I finally won one, and I've sworn off of that one. So it scares me every time y'all say it. CJ Stroud interception. I'm just like, no, don't do
that. Oh yeah, it was CJ Stroud. That's who it was. I was trying to think of who it was.
Oh, I know who it was.
Heard you guys talking about shirts earlier with Pissant. Speaking of shirts,
let's go, bro. They came in. I know they're gonna have to grow into those, man. I knew they were gonna be a little big, dude.
Oh, they're sweet.
Those are sweet. I like those, bro.
We're gonna I'll get a photo with them with it on and whatnot. Yesterday,
just awesome. They'll grow into them, man. That's good stuff.
Check this out, though. Chat, check this out.
Look at that, bro. You know what's crazy? And I did not plan this way. I've been waiting to tell you this since like last week or something like that. But I actually ordered this, and I had no idea this was the case. But I ordered that on the 1-year anniversary of his passing, because we didn't even talk about the show that morning. After the show, I was sitting
2 year. It was a 2 year.
Was it 2 years? Has it been 2 years?
Yeah,
I don't know about that, Will.
It was 2022.
Was it? Golly. Either way, it was the anniversary of that. One's awesome. I loved that one, bro. I love that one. Respect the stash. Let's go, dude.
You made these, right?
I did. I hand drew them.
I was going to say, that's what I love about these is they're custom. No one else has got this shirt.
It's fucking awesome, bro. I love it. I love it
too, dude. Thank you.
But no, you're welcome, man. You got something else coming, man. You got something else coming. I had to get those on the way though, and I was sitting there. And by the way, Steph, since you're out there, I did just get an email this morning that said yours is on the way, sir. So be on the lookout. Let me know when that gets there, so we'll make sure.
Yeah, he died December 12th, 2022.
Okay, years running ago. But like I said, we didn't even talk about it on the show that morning because you pulled it up the next morning, and it was so hard for me. You're like, I forgot to talk about this shit, and it was so hard for me not to be like, oh, bro, and I just had to sit here. I was like, well, we'll just wait for that, man. Yeah, as soon as I saw Mike Leach with the Coug with the Coug on it, I love it, dude. I knew you'd like that, bro. And that was so good.
To be honest, I couldn't talk about it on that day.
The next day, you literally were talking, and I was like, sweet, I did good here. Let's go.
Anything with Coach Leach, absolutely. Guy's a legend. Guy's a legend. We come here to laugh and cheer up. Have we even talked about today's games? Oh yeah, there's games today, aren't there?
We play today? Who plays today?
Saints, Packers.
What do y'all want to talk about? But Rattlers starting for the Saints. They're playing in Lambeau. They're going to lose by 3 damn touchdowns or more.
Packers money line.
Packers money line.
Money on the floor.
I wouldn't. If I was new in here, I wouldn't even come back and watch if you gave me a stupid.
I'm just saying, you put $13 down, you get $1 back. That's the easiest dollar you'll ever make.
I don't want it. Keep it.
Okay. Well,
I don't even want it.
You just got to see one go in, you know? Sounds like
you
need to see one go in after
I'm stubborn. I need to see one go through. I should totally be jumping all over that minus 950 right now, but I ain't doing it.
You got minus 950. My damn bug's got minus 1300. Robbery.
Yeah. See, there's more money laying on the floor over here for you on DraftKings, man. You're minus 950 over minus 1300. Woo-wee. I'd get more than $1 for my $13 bet.
Let's run through those real quick. I wanted to do the biggest losers of the weekend, but maybe we'll save that segment for tomorrow so I can get some production on it. You already know who my biggest loser of the weekend is.
Cricket.
No.
That's who your biggest loser of the weekend was.
No, the college football playoff committee. They're the biggest losers of the weekend.
But
we'll save that. We'll save that for tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck those idiots.
Packers Saints. Packers 14-point favorite. Sharp money, big money on the Packers here. 60% of the bets, 69% of the money. Ayo is on the Packers. Who the hell in their right mind is laying 14 with the Packers? I know it's the Saints, but God,
why wouldn't you?
A big number.
It ain't gonna matter, buddy. It ain't gonna matter. This one ain't gonna matter.
Big old number.
And there was a big old number in the damn Giants game yesterday. It wasn't even close. There's been more of the big number spreads have covered than not this year. They're not 100%, but anytime it's this high, I told y'all, I bet every one of these. You're going to win more than you lose, I promise. Packers going to run ragged on them tonight, bro. They have everything to play for. The Saints are banged up, starting a damn rookie quarterback. They can't make up their mind they want the guy to play or not. They have no options. Kamara's not playing. They're about to get beat like an absolute drum in this thing.
You are making me want to take the points at the Saints.
Take them. Take them. I want you. Take them, bro. You need to lose some. Go ahead. Get on there. Throw that money at them.
No, God! No, God!
I love that one. You know, I've never seen The Office, bro.
What?
I've never watched The Office. I might have to go back. SD4D tells me all the time I'd love it. I've just never seen it.
Yeah, you got to get through the first few episodes. Like the first season is it's different than the rest, but it's a good show.
Yeah.
It's a good show. Yeah, so that's what we got in that one. And then the college football games that we got today. Bowl season, baby. It is bowl season. Who we got? We got
Birds up.
Birds up. 8 a.m., dude. Right as I get to right as we open the pharmacy.
That's 11 a.m.
Football. Get to watch old Coach Traeger and his UTSA Birds, Roadrunners. God bless Birds up. God, now that they are 13, I swear. I know it says -9.5. I swear this thing. When I looked at it a couple weeks ago, there were 6.5 point favorites. Now it's 13.5.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Look, I bet them whenever I released my picks, whatever day it was last week, I think Wednesday. But I bet UTSA at -10. I love seeing this thing run. I'm about to ladder UTSA as
Smart
far
money, big money, Action Network expert, all on it. 92% of the money on the Birds here. And Grass Guy says, sorry, but the office sucks. Hey, you don't have to apologize. You never have to apologize.
Yeah, man. Don't apologize for opinions.
Yeah. The only person that ever apologizes is me, and I never apologize. So we're good. We're good.
I'm going to bet Birds up at the -13.5. I'm going to bet them at -16.5 at +110. I'm going to bet them at -20.5 at +154, all full units. And then I'm going to put the half unit on them -24.
I think I'm going to tease UTSA with the Saints. Give me +20.5 with the Saints.
Go ahead. Book, thanks for your donation.
We got Northern Illinois and Fresno State. Northern Illinois -3.5. Sharp money and big money on Northern Illinois, who went into one of the playoff quarterfinals team stadium and whooped their ass. So this is a good team.
Yeah, they played so well since.
They have. They're here in a bowl game.
That's how they won the Greater Idaho Potato Bowl.
Hey, that's a good bowl. All right.
Yeah.
It's that famous Idaho Potato Bowl is famous around here. All right.
Great. I like potatoes. Ain't the bowl game I want to be playing in.
Well, don't knock it till you try it. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And that's what we have on the menu today.
You got anything that Northern Illinois Fresno State game? Like I said, I'm gonna ladder UTSA all the way out. I bet that line already moved to 14 while we're sitting here looking at it.
I ain't got nothing.
Now it's back to 13.5. It's just bouncing back and forward.
Oh God. I'm so glad I haven't been betting NBA. I wanted to show you this yesterday. We just never got around to it. Steps was on the Heat. He was like, "Oh, I love the Heat." He sent to their group chat. Well, this is why I'm so glad I'm not in the NBA right now, because things like this make me so mad. The Heat are up 106-84 with 11:34 left. And the final basically the final fourth quarter, the Heat score 8 points.
I ain't betting.
How is that possible?
It's not. Shouldn't be. Should not be possible. You shouldn't beat a team like that for 30 plus damn minutes, and then all of a sudden they just figure it the fuck out. It don't make no damn sense, and that shit's garbage. A bunch of overpaid bums.
Oh yes.
They probably, you know what that probably did too? It probably screwed the total up. It probably got it over too.
Bro,
it was cruising to the under. It was cruising to the under with 11 minutes left, and it probably got that game over. Because I guarantee you the total in that damn game wasn't 240.
Probably.
So it screwed up so many people's bets on both sides of that damn thing. I hate the NBA.
With a win tonight, the Packers clinch a playoff spot, by the way.
Well, then, so you're telling me the Packers are in the playoffs?
Yeah, and the Commanders just need one more win or a Tampa Bay or Seattle loss, and they're in. This is crazy. 2 weeks left in the season. We pretty much know the playoffs in both. conferences. It's wild.
Weird year. Yeah, weird year.
Very weird year. All right, Craig. It was a good show.
Yeah, man. Good show indeed.
I told myself. Good show. What you got going today? Hang out with the boys.
I'm hanging out with the boys, man. I was going to. We're going to keep Craig's Corner rolling, y'all. But for the next 2 weeks, man, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to.
It's holiday season.
Yeah, man. We got a lot going on. I'm with these boys. I only get so much time, so I'm spending time with them right now, man. So we'll get Craig's Corner rolling back probably when I get them back home and all that stuff. But I'm going to keep it rolling even after college football season. But these next couple of weeks, man, y'all just going to bear with us. We will be here for the morning show, but the extra stuff's probably going to be hard to do.
And yes, Grass Guy, Northern Illinois did beat Notre Dame. That's what I was saying. They beat a current quarterfinal playoff team.
And they've played so well since.
Well,
I think they went the next week and lost to Toledo or something.
Patriot NBA refs make NFL refs blush.
Absolutely, dude. It's ridiculous.
My
favorite thing is the NBA when they screw it up and like they know they missed the call, they know it, and they immediately, like before they even get out of the stadium, they go and tell them, "I'm sorry, we screwed this up." And I'm like, why could
that's the dumbest thing in the NBA is that 2-minute report that they say that the NBA puts out, and they put out their 2-minute report basically saying, "Hey, yeah, we screwed it up. All right, we'll do better next time," because there's no consequences.
It's like if you could figure it out that fast, why couldn't we just got it right in real time?
Yeah, I don't know.
We got all these cameras, all this different. It's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah,
kind of shit that
anyways,
makes you
ladies and
rigged.
gentlemen.
That's kind of shit that makes you think it's rigged.
Well, it is.
I mean, yeah. I just wish I'd download the right fucking script one time.
Speaking of script, B. McCormick says Josh Jacobs first TD tonight. Okay, he's got the script. We're on it. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Happy Christmas Eve. We'll be back tomorrow on the day before the big day to talk all things sports and Christmas stuff and all that good jazz. So we'll see you tomorrow, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.